Alright everybody, hi Lord Tamerlane back. More obscurities and miniatures for you, whether you want to watch or not. Hopefully you do, because that's why I'm doing this, right? Right. Anyway, we're back today with the remnants of our Valentine's Day Twilight Night kit from Kingdom Death. And in the first of what I hope to be many, I am going to attempt to build the 54mm pinup figure. And I don't know what the hell I'm getting myself into, but let's do it! Okay, well, after snipping all the pieces, I guess that's not too intimidating. Everything looks to be accounted for, yeah? I mean, bear in mind that was where all of the gaming size figure pieces were. So we've got an arm and another arm, and it looks like the blade of the sword is somehow going to... I think it sticks out of the thing. This looks like a butt cheek and the other butt cheek. Nothing says Kingdom Death figures like having to figure out which end of her rear end is going to go together first. Alright, I don't know. We'll figure that out. I don't know. What is this? Okay, that's the back of a head. That we can figure out. Pair of breasts. Hey, we figured something out. Look, there's the head with the cookie in it. And she's eating its heart because it's Kingdom Death. You know what I should do? I should start with the cake. Because the cake doesn't look like it's going to take up that much space. And it doesn't look that complicated. Alright. Fingers crossed. Crap. I am going to go ahead and commit to this. I'm going to put the glue on it. I think that's how it goes. I'm not even going to look online. How about that, huh? Alright. We will do that. Here is her little red scarf string thing. And here is the body covered in slime. Alright, I'm going to try gluing that cake. And then it looks like we're going to attempt to build the body. Well, that's pretty easy. Breasts. Head. Alright, time for some glue. Alright, so here we are so far. We have put the chest and the head together. Oops. And as you can see, there's a nice little slot right there. We're going to pop her arm in, and it's hard telling what's supposed to be slime or frosting or whatever it is she's covered with versus bits and pieces of sprue. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the arms, and I seem to have ignored the cake entirely, but that's okay. Let's glue those arms on and see what happens, shall we? And here we go with the arms. So as you can see, it was a fairly simple, easy to put on part. I'm actually kind of surprised just how simple this has gone together so far. I thought it'd be a lot worse, but then again, the pieces are so large, that kind of helps. So I guess we will attach the legs next, and then the challenge is going to be where this piece of belt, that does not want to go in focus, is going to go with her little, what are those called? Founding stone, no. I don't know, the stone faces. All right, let's try putting those legs on now. Okay, we've got the legs attached now. That was pretty easy. Not as easy as having to paint Kingdom Death butt cracks, but, you know, been there, done that. I'm thinking the frosting, I'm going to do pink. That's how I started doing it on the gaming figure, which I can probably show off pretty soon. She's almost done. I've enjoyed painting that. I'm not really sure where that belt piece is going to go, or the sword blade yet, but I figure let's get this cake put together, because that seems pretty simple, and then we're just going to mount her right on top of that. So, time for some cake. And our cake has been glued together, and I just now realized there's a nice little slot right there that we are going to insert the sword blade. So, let's take a look and how this is all going to fit together, because there are some demarcation spots, one being for the leg and the other the hands, of how this is all going to fit together, I'm assuming. Sort of kind of like that. Okay, I'm going to have to figure that out. It almost kind of looks correct. Maybe I do have it in the right spot. The only problem I'm seeing is the sword blade itself needs to probably kind of angle in better. But that's on me. Alright, I'm going to fiddle with this, and then I got to figure out which way that sword blade is going to go. Let's see if I can figure it out. Alright, I think I figured it all out. So you'll see, I think I got the sword lined up enough. There's actually a spot right there for her hand to go, and the leg's pretty much locked on down. I do need to do a lot of cleanup here. Still need to figure out where her belt is actually supposed to go. I'm going to cheat and look online, because honestly I can't figure it out. Other than that, I do need to put on the little string that goes in her hair, but for the most part, she is finished. And this is the first time I've ever built one of the pinup figures for Kingdom Death. She is supposed to be a 54mm figure. Let's see if I have any Kingdom Death figures handy. I do have Fade. So as you can see, she's a lot bigger. I don't know what you could use her for in game, other than as some kind of a token, maybe. But it is kind of an interesting design. I'll do something with it. I'll paint it up. I don't mind. It's kind of fun, actually, building it. Totally different than what I'm used to. And it gives me a better sense of what to expect with both the Christmas and the Halloween sets that were similarly made. Very dynamic and three-dimensional sculpt, which is pretty cool. Whether or not I can actually paint it to justice is entirely debatable. Let's just assume that I can't. But I am going to give it a shot. Kind of fun. I actually kind of would like to see more of these pinup type figures, but I would like to see them a bit more in scale. And I know we're going to get a bunch with the second Kickstarter. Good God, who knows how much stuff we're going to get with that. It's kind of frightening, actually. But overall, pretty cool. And as long as I keep having releases like this come out from Kingdom Death, I'm going to be more than happy in the time being. So with that said, this is the pinup version of the Valentine's Day Twilight Night. I believe it was only available during the Valentine's week, or the week of Valentine's Day. So next year she should be back, or if you want to go pay ridiculous, scalper prices on eBay, I'm not going to stop you. I don't think you should, but, just bear in mind this will come back. That's one of the nice things about the plastic models that they've released, and just about every model for that matter, they do come back. So just be patient. Patience is a virtue anyway. And especially in the world of Kingdom Death, you will get what you want. You don't need to pay ridiculous prices for it. I refuse. So should you. That said, this has been High Lord Tamerlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, and bye-bye.